What's up, gang? Today we're going to be messing with the VermiBags. It's time to feed them again. I gave them some bedding the other day off camera, so we're gonna give them a surprise feeding today, one they won't be expecting. Here lately, they're used to nothing but pumpkins because it is pumpkin time, as we all know. So I'm gonna give them a little surprise for them. They're gonna think it's springtime. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope all their worms are doing well as well. And there I go. I got to get a glove for the old finger. I don't know why I stuck it in there like that. I'm tired of wearing a glove. But it is what it is. I don't need no more infections. So we're going to get in here and stir them up. See how everybody's doing. See what we can find. There's a whole handful of them right there. I'll show you. Once again, these are Jane's cocoons that will be moving. That will be moving outdoors. Look at that. Got them pretty red wigglers. They're ready to move now, but with it being wintertime, I'm just going to raise them in here, get them nice and fat, and keep them safe until the cold weather leaves. Because it's still brutally cold here. I had somebody asking about my bedding the other day, the last time I did the video. All this bedding is cardboard, coffee, and food scraps, which is another thing that I picked up from Miss Jane over at Rockin' Worms. I'm not going to sit here and tell you how to make it because that's her baby right there, and you can go over to her YouTube channel, which is Rockin' Worms, and she has several videos on how to make it. It's great stuff. I love it for my breeder bins. I love it for my bag. I use it in the fall and in the wintertime because during the summer the black soldier flies love it just as much as the worms do, and they will literally take over the bin if you don't watch them. So that's that. So I try to only use it during the winter, the colder months when I don't have to worry about the black soldier flies as much. Look here, they all the greats, but they left me the stem. So now for the feeding for these buddies, let's go in here and get their food, because like I said, they gonna think it's springtime with this feeding. And what we're giving them today, watermelon. A cantaloupe sized watermelon, just the right size, with a slit. When I froze it, the water molecules expanded and broke it open, just enough slit for the worms to get in there and get to all that goodness in there. All that goodness. I need to make it a little bit deeper so I can cover this bad boy up. But yep, they're gonna be like, is it springtime? Is it time to leave the bag? Nope. I'm just giving you something different besides pumpkins. I'm sure y'all are pumpkined out by now. And there's that one. Let's go over and get this one fed. Once again, it's a watermelon with the same thing at the split where the water molecules expanded in there. Gonna drop that bad boy right there. We're gonna cover it up. And that'll be a feeding for them, guys. So if you're curious about this bedding and you want to know more about how to make it, like I said, go see Miss Jane over at Rockin' Worms, and she's got several videos about it. So, and that will take care of that. Take this glove off. Go ahead and zip these boys up, and they'll be done. That'll be the feeding for them. And of course, I won't give them. You notice I didn't give them no water, because by the time that watermelon starts thawing, it'll put way more water in that bin than it really needs. But lucky these bags, they breathe real well, and so when you're working with these bags, you gotta stay on top of the water because they breathe that well. So they will dry out with a quickness if you don't stay on top of them. That's why I'm not worried about the water coming out of the watermelon, but I'm not going to add to the water because the watermelon will do a good enough job on its own. So we're going to close these up, and that'll be another feeding for these worms. And yep, that's going to do it for this video. That's a little short video. Like I said, I'm trying to tape everything that I do now. That way I got some content to put out there. And people ask me about the bedding off the last video that I've done with these bags. So yeah, there you go. Rockin' Worms, go check her out. She'll tell you everything you need to know about making this stuff. Once again, this is Bobby with New Soil Casting, as it says on the back of the shirt that my good friend made me. And we're going to get out of here and go find us something else outside to get into. Y'all have a wonderful day, and we would appreciate it if you like, subscribe, and share out the content. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so we can do some live chats with everybody, and so we can talk to some other creators on live. So if you would, just help me reach that goal, and when we reach the 1,000 mark goal, I'll do another giveaway. All right, gang, this is Bobby with New Soil Casting saying, we'll talk to y'all later. Saving the soil, one worm at a time, y'all. Bye-bye.